أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Welcome to all students to our G2 Tashilul-Quran Hifz class. We will start our class with the starting prayers. Can the support teacher please select a student to recite these prayers?
Yeah. A5193.
Okay.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
85193.
Yes.
Okay. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Yes.
Can you please recite the starting prayers with 1000 tasmiyah?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا. ربي علمني ما هو خير عندك.
The translation.
Oh Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge. Oh my Lord, teach me what is the best for me in your knowledge.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay.
Hello?
Jazakallah for very lovely presentation for us. Yes. Did you want to say something? Okay. So now I'll go on to explain the etiquettes. All the students, please pay attention and make sure that before the lesson you perform wudu and that you keep your head covered, that you revise your lesson that has been taught in the class previously. Always make sure that you're sitting with an adult so they can help you out, or if you need any assistance, they will be there for you. And please make sure that your audio and video is turned off at all times. Unless we ask you to come on mic, then your audio should not be off at that time. If we try to unmute you, then please make sure that you don't mute yourself. Please make sure that all the students are logging in with the correct IDs. During the lesson, please listen attentively to the class and keep your hands down unless requested, and wait for permission before leaving the classroom. After the lesson is done, please make sure that you revise your lesson every day and that you complete the assigned homework. Now, I need to make a couple of announcements. Please, all the students, make sure to make note of these. There's going to be a test on Friday, so please, all students, make sure that you prepare for the test. For this test, you have to memorize chapters 108 till 114 and chapter number 1. That is Surah Qasr till Surah Nas and Surah Fatiha with correct pronunciation. So all the students, please make sure that you memorize these chapters with correct pronunciation. If you've already memorized them, then please revise them and prepare for the test. Another announcement is that there's going to be a parent-teacher meeting on the next Wednesday's class. We'll select a few parents to discuss if they need to ask us any questions, but we'll have a few minutes to discuss that, so try to keep it brief for us. Okay, so now we will move on to our his revision of the chapters. Can the support teacher please select a student to recite his for us?
Okay. N6221.
N6221. N6221. Can you hear me? N6221.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Okay, N6221.
Surah An-Nas.
Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, so can you recite Surah An-Nas by heart?
Okay.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Jazakallah. That was very well recited. But you could make a few more improvements. I'll try to briefly tell you. For one thing, if you can try to bring in a little bit of tune to your recitation, that will make your recitation more beautiful. So you could practice that at home and by listening to tilawat and following with it with tune. So I hope you do that at home and practice it like that with tune. Also, try. You have done very well with the Noon Mushaddad. You pronounce it very well. Just you should try to make sure that you also pronounce the ayn sound in a'udhu. The ayn sound should come from the middle of the throat, so it should be different from the alif sound. So it should be قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. قُلْ أَعُوذُ. Okay? It should be like that. Otherwise, it was very good attempt. But I hope you will keep continuing to improve on this and practice more, especially with a little bit of tune as well. Okay, Jazakallah. Okay, so support teacher can select another student.
Okay. A5206.
Okay. 5206.
Surah An-Nas.
Okay. A5206. Are you with us? Assalamu alaikum. A5206. I'm not able to hear you. Maybe I think there's some disturbance. Can you hear me? A5206.
Can I choose another one?
Okay, we can choose another one.
A5185.
Assalamu alaikum wa
One.
rahmatullahi. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Surah Ikhlas.
Okay, Jazakallah. So have you memorized Surah Ikhlas?
Yes.
Okay, then please recite that.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من
No.
شر ما خلق
Surah Ikhlas starts with Kul Huwallah.
قل أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. Okay. That was a good attempt at reciting. But you made a few mistakes, especially with the Qalqala rules. I hope you know what Qalqala rules are. Do you know them?
Yeah.
What is the Qalqala rule?
This is last verse. No.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. I'll just tell you the Qalqala rules. Qalqala rules are whenever there is whenever you have to stop at the words qaf, ta, ba, jim, or dal, you have to make a slight jerking sound. The words, the letters that have that are qalqala letters are qaf, qaf, ta, ba, jim, and dal. Okay, so any of these words, whenever they have a sukoon, or whenever we have to stop at that word, we have to make a slight jerking sound. And you have to recite this verse as قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ أَحَدٌ, like that. The dal sound will make slight jerking sound at the end. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. So I hope you understood the rule of qalqala here. And if you could recite this again while looking at the chapter here.
Yeah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Pardon. Okay, so another mistake you made, is, you pronounce this fatha as a vertical fatha. This is only supposed to be pronounced for a second. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ yoga. It won't be like وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. So try to practice the qalqala rule, and also try to practice this at home again. But it was a very good recitation nonetheless. Jazakallah. Sport teacher can select any student for us.
Okay. N6 222.
And 652.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Surah Al-Falaq.
Okay, Jazakallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد
Jazakallah. That was very nice recitation. Have you also memorized Surah Ikhlas as well?
Yes.
Then please recite that as well.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. It was very lovely recitation.
Thank you.
Yes, and just a few mistakes. First of all, over here, walam yulad, you have to prolong this sound of you for like about 2 seconds. Walam yulad, okay? Like that. So can you repeat it after me? Lam yalid walam yulad.
لم يلد ولم يولد
Walam yulad.
ولم يولد.
Yes. Just prolong this U sound just for a couple of seconds. Walam yulad.
ولم يولد.
That was very good, Jazakallah. And over here, walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Recite this verse again.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay. You are prolonging the ya sound a little bit more than it needs to be. The ya sound has to be only prolonged for just 1 second because it only has a fatha. So you have to pronounce it like walam yakullahu, yakullahu. Okay? And also the kaf over here, you don't have to pronounce this kaf from the throat. This is not a thick letter. This is a thin sounding letter. So you have to pronounce this kaf as a thin sounding word. Walam yakullahu kufuwan ahad. Recite this again.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Okay, just a bit mistake. Again, don't prolong the ya sound. Walam yakullahu, yakullahu. Okay. Just try to practice that again at home, and by listening to online recitation and follow after that recitation, and you will definitely improve on this. But your recitation was very good. Jazakallah for that. Can the support teacher please select another student?
Okay. A5222.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Surah Ikhlas.
Okay, jazakallah. Can you recite Surah Ikhlas by heart? A5222. A5322, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, please recite Surah Ikhlas if you memorize that.
Yes.
Yes, please recite it.
Yes.
A5222.
Yes.
Yes, you can recite Surah Ikhlas.
Yes.
Yes, please start reciting.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من
No.
شر ما خلق
If I
ومن
repeat it?
شر
Yeah, sorry. Today's class starts with Qul Huwallahu.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. That was very well recited. Okay. Have you memorized the Surah Lahab as well? A5222? Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me? Yes, I was asking
Yes.
if you memorized Surah Lahab.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته أما
It's alright. وامرأة حمالة الحطب. It's alright. Yes. حمالة الحطب. Okay.
أما لا وتب.
Okay, it's alright. You gotten it a bit. You can just revise it again. So, can you recite the surah after me? I will recite it, and please recite it after me. And all the other students who are listening to the class, please also recite the surah after me as well at home. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب.
تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب.
Okay. Make sure that you make a slight jerking sound at ba sound whenever it's coming at the end of the verse, because ba is one of the huruf qalqala. So you have to make a slight jerking sound at the ba sound. Or like over here, it comes in at the end of every verse, the ba, and also with dal as well. ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب.
ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب
سيصلى نارا ذات لهب.
سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته.
Yeah, you can make a stop over here at lahab, because here the verse is ending, so you can make a stop over here. It's better to stop here so you don't get out of breath in the middle of the verse. سيصلى نارا ذات لهب.
سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته
وامرأته yeah. حمالة الحطب.
حمالة الحطب
حمالة الحطب.
حمالة الحطب
في جيدها حبل من مسد.
في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay, over here we have mim mushaddad in succession twice. So whenever there's a mim mushaddad, we have to make a slight nasal sound and prolong it for 2 seconds. Okay, so we'll pronounce it like hablum mim masad. Hablum mim masad.
حبل من مسد.
That was very good, Jazakallah. So practice this again at home, and you can get better and correct your mistakes. So make sure that you revise this again at home and correct your mistakes. It was very good recitation. Otherwise, Jazakallah.
جزاك الله.
Jazakallah. Can the support teacher please select other students?
Okay. N6206.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Surah Al-Falaq.
Okay.
Okay. Surah Al-Falaq.
Yes, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Jazakallah. That was very lovely recitation. Have you also memorized Surah Ikhlas?
G.
Okay, please recite it as well.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد لم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. Very lovely pronunciation, very lovely recitation. I will just point out, I'm not sure if it was a problem with audio or, but I felt like you made the cough sound a little thicker than it's supposed to be. So if you made that mistake, you can correct that because the cough sound is supposed to be a thin sounding letter. It's supposed to be pronounced thin with a thin sound and not the same as cough sound. So okay. Have you memorized Surah Lahab as well?
G.
Okay, then please recite that as well.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات
You will go right.
سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة ذات الحطب في جيدها حبل من مصد.
Jazakallah. Very lovely recitation. Okay. I hope that you have memorized other surah as well, but we'll give other students a chance as well. So keep practicing like this and memorizing all the chapters that we've gone through so far in the class. And you're doing very, very well. Your recitation and pronunciation tune is very, very good. Jazakallah for that. And can support teacher please select other student?
Okay. Here. 6. A5196. Surah Al-Ahab.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Have you memorized Surah Al-Ahab?
Yes.
Okay, then please recite that.
Is it Tabbat Yada?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay, Jazakallah. That was very lovely recitation. Very good pronunciation. And okay, over here we have Madde Sahih. So you have to prolong this for at least 3 seconds. And yes, and everywhere the Madde Sahih is, you have to prolong that for 3 seconds at least. So remember that. And also, I think you also made the mistake of pronouncing the alif sound as the same as the ayn sound. You were pronouncing abi as abi, so that would be wrong if you pronounce the alif sound as ayn, as the same as ayn. So make sure that you don't mix those sounds with each other. Wherever there's alif, you have to pronounce it with a thin sound. Abi, tabbat yada abi lahabin wa tab. Ma aghna anhu maluhu wa ma kasab. So wherever there is alif, you do not have to make it sound from the throat. It should not be a thick sound. It should be a thin sound of alif. And wherever there's ayn sound, you have to make it from the middle of the throat. Otherwise, your recitation was very well. Good job on that. And have you memorized Surah Nasr?
Yes.
Okay, please recite that as well.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Okay, exactly. Okay, so there was a few mistakes.
Yeah, I forgot to prolong it.
Yes, you did forget to prolong the idaja. So here we have on the alif here we have madde kabir. You have to prolong it for at least 4 seconds.
5 seconds.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. So over here, you made a mistake pronouncing the pronunciation. Okay, I think you should repeat this chapter after me to correct the mistakes that you've made. All the students listening at home, please also follow and recite after me. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
Over here we have Hamza, so make sure that you do not pronounce the Hamza sound the same as Ain sound. Again, Hamza sound is supposed to be pronounced the same as like the Alif sound. It's a thin sound, so don't pronounce it like Ain, like we pronounce the Ain sound from the middle of the throat. So that's not it's not like that with Hamza sound. Hamza sound is supposed to be the same as the Alif sound. It's supposed to be pronounced ah, not ah. Okay, so make sure that you are careful of that.
Shall we do?
Yeah, you can read it again.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح.
Okay. ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا.
ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا.
Okay, over here we have Noon Mushaddad. We have to prolong the Noon Mushaddad sound for a couple of seconds. Like we have to stop a little bit at the Noon sound, Noon nasal, when we're creating the nasal sound. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ. We don't have to prolong the Alif sound too much over here. Just for a couple of seconds, the Alif sound will pronounce for only a couple of seconds. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ. And do not prolong the Seen sound. You're not supposed to prolong the nasa like that because this Seen only has a fatha. You're only supposed to prolong it for 1 second. Again, over here, yadkhuluna. Do not prolong the na sound for more than 1 second. It only has a fatha, so only prolong it for 1 second. Otherwise, you're doing very well. Just a few mistakes. Otherwise, you're doing very well. فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْ.
وسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر.
إِنَّهُ كَانَ تَوَّابًا.
إنه كان توابا.
Jazakallah. So try to practice all these rules again and go over and recite this surah again with the, while listening to online recitation, so you can practice the rules better. Your pronunciation was very good and tune was very good as well. Jazakallah. Can the support teacher please select on the student?
Okay. And 6189.
Assalamu alaikum.
6189. Wa alaikum assalam.
Surah Ikhlas.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Can you recite Surah Ikhlas by heart?
Yes.
Yes, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو الله أحد. الله الصمد. ولم يلد لم يولد
لم يلد لم يلد
لم
ولم
يلد
يولد
لم يلد ولم يولد كفوا أحد
ولم.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. Very well recited. Just a few mistakes, but you can improve on that. Just keep practicing. Um, okay, have you memorized Surah Lahab?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Please try and memorize Surah Lahab as well.
Okay.
So there's going to be a test as well. So I hope you try to memorize as many surahs as possible and do them with correct pronunciation. Okay?
Okay.
You are doing very well and keep it up and practice more and more. Okay? Jazakallah. Can support teacher please select another student?
Okay. N6228.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Surah Ikhlas.
Shall I start?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And 6228, can you please come closer to the mic? I cannot hear you.
Sorry?
I couldn't hear you. Just try to come closer to the mic.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو أحد
قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو أحد
هو الله. هو الله.
قل هو أحد الله الصمد ولم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. That was a good effort. I'll recite this for you and you can recite after me. All the students hearing this, please recite this after me as well. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
قل هو الله أحد.
قل هو sorry.
It's okay. You're doing very well.
قل هو أحد
هو الله. هو الله.
هو الله
هو الله.
هو الله واحد
الله الصمد.
الله الصمد
لم يلد
لم يلد
ولم يولد
ولم يولد
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. Okay. Have you memorized Surah Lahab?
Sorry, no.
Okay, that's fine. Just try to make sure that you memorize the other chapters as well. And the chapters that you have memorized, keep revising them and try to recite them while listening to recitation and try to pay close attention to how they're pronouncing each word so you can improve on your recitation. But it was a very good effort and keep it up, okay?
Okay,
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay, can the support teacher please select the student?
Okay. A5198.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. A5198?
Yes.
Okay, jazakallah.
Surah Al-Lahab.
Okay.
Okay.
Surah Lahab.
Shall I start?
Yes, please.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Okay, jazakallah. The versions are recited. Have you memorized Surah Nasr?
Yes.
Okay, please recite that as well.
Surah Nasr.
Yes, Surah Nasr.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
You have recited very well. I would just like to suggest you try and bring some tune to your recitation. It will
Okay.
make your recitation much more beautiful. Okay? Sorry, pardon. If you try to practice that at home, it will make your recitation much more better. And also, I will just repeat the mistakes that you made. The mistakes of Kalkala rules I already explained before. So I hope that you remember the Kalkala rules. Over here we have dal sakin. Whenever there is qaf, ba, ba, jim, or dal, if they are if they have sukoon, or if we need to stop on a letter that has huruf kalkala, then we have to produce a slight jerking sound on it. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا. So dal should produce a slight jerking sound. يَدْخُلُونَ, okay? And over here is noon mushaddad. وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ. Just prolong the noon sound for 2 seconds. You have to produce a nasal sound with that. And otherwise your recitation was very good. Jazakallah. Keep practicing.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Okay.
The teacher said that before we leave the class, we have to tell the teacher. But if, let's say, we don't get a turn, then how are we meant to tell the teacher?
If you have to leave the class before the class ends.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there if there's an emergency, then you can leave. Otherwise, I don't think why you couldn't attend the whole class. It's only for 1 hour. Do you think there's something that urgent that you have to leave in the middle of the class?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Exactly.
Okay, so can we get another student?
A5212.
Okay. 8, 5, 3, 1, 2.
No, he can't.
Okay.
Can I choose another?
Yes, please.
N61. N6196.
Assalamu alaikum.
And 6196. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Surah Ikhlas.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay, can you recite Surah Ikhlas?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Have you memorized Surah Al-Ahad as well?
Yeah.
Please recite.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Very well recited. Keep it up. That was very, very good.
Jazakallah.
I hope you have also memorized other chapters as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. Keep on memorizing all the chapters that we've taught in the class so far, and make sure that you prepare for the test well. Okay? Jazakallah.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, so I'll make a quick announcement once again that we're going to have a test on Friday, and the chapters that are going to be in the test will be chapter number 108 till 114, and chapter number 1, that is Surah Kausar till Surah Nas and Surah Fatiha. So all the students, please make sure that you memorize all these chapters well. Your homework for today is also that you make sure that you revise the correct pronunciation, the chapter number 1 and chapter number 108 till 114 for the upcoming test. And all students, please make sure that you prepare well for the test. And the students who have already memorized the chapters, you can if you should all make sure that you revise these chapters well for the test. And those of you who haven't memorized all of these chapters, please make sure that you memorize as much as possible with correct pronunciation. And okay, so now we're going to the end of our class. We're going to recite the ending prayers. Can the support teacher please select a student?
N6181.
Okay. N6181.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, can you recite the ending prayers?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma
arhamni
bil Quran al-Azim waj'alhu li imaman wa hudan wa rahmah.
Okay, translation.
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it easy for me, the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakallah. So I hope all the students have noted down that they're going to have a test on Friday and prepare well for it. Now I'm going to end the class. Jazakumullah Ahsan Jaza for all the students who came to the class today and those who participated. All the students, please, whoever is called on the mic, don't feel shy to participate in the hifz, because all of us are learning and everyone can make mistakes, but that's fine. We're here to learn and improve. So do not feel shy and coming onto the mic, because you will only get better as you go, inshallah ta'ala. So Jazakumullah all the students for joining us. I will end the meeting and the class for today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.